G'day guys and girls and welcome back to our little channel. Goodies, beer reviews. Bob has done a terrible job setting up here with the boom speaker as my support, but you know what? Oh fuck it, let's leave it. I shouldn't swear. I did. Look what I've got today. I had a few in my fridge, so I rang the grifter, who's known to frequent the parts of Dub Vegas, and I gave him a list. And he said, do the backyard pale ale. Look at this can. It's sweating with anticipation. This is from Dangerous Ales Backyard Pale Ale. 355ml can, 5% on the nose. ABV. Look at that can. That is a rustic can. An Aussie can. That's Aussie. Oh, my chair is rubbing on something. But yeah, I've got a lot to talk about today, but I won't burst it all out. Big barcode just in case you couldn't scan it at the self-serve. Pregnancy warning on its side near a sheep. So don't interrelate. 1.4 standard drinks. As I stated, 5%. This is from New South Wales. There you go. Paley, 5%. Sounds good. A Paley at 5. Gold top, bit of royalty as well. I love the can. Very hissy crack on the can. Very firm and decisive as well. Look at the can. Got your old ute. Little shack. Oh, that'd do you, wouldn't it? Couple of bikes, couple of cars out in the bush. Got some internet. Nice and quiet with the trees. That's my washing. 3 things. More sheep. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this. I got this from the Palmer's Island store, and I'm going to touch on a topic quickly and really focus on the beer and this topic. 355ml can, so it's in a sort of schmitty type glass. You can smell that from here. You can smell flowery, hoppy good. This might be a banger from the sniff. Good smell, good smelling beer, good smelling beer, good looking beer. Oh, look, if you put that in front of me, that's a pale ale. Not too hazy. Good head, 1 to 1.5. Medium bubbles to small. Another sniff. Fruit, pale ale. Sounds dumb. Balanced, nice. Not too one-sided in the sniffing department. Cheers, everyone. Sunday. I got a bit of training tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, stop it. Whew. Had a few bolters watching UFC 300, which is going to be another beer review. Beer review, whatever I do, boo-boo, and UFC 300 because Alex Bahama, I won't go into it, but fucking UFC 300 was fucking big. I don't want to swear, but I did again. It's exactly what a pale ale should be. Geez, it's got a bit of bite on the back end too. That's got a hoppy galaxy type bite on the end. Rest in peace to the people who unfortunately were caught up in the Bondi Junction incident. Do I know a lot about it? Yes, so no and yes, okay? Do I know a lot about policies and strategic leadership and stuff? Yes. I'm going to give you a very strong view on this. However, some people, it's 2024, so I'll get, I'm offended, I'm upset. Okay, I know. I don't think people really know what it's like to get really fucking upset or offended. It hurts, man, not like fucking hearing words. So this is look, people have passed away, so I'm going to be very respectful. If you've ever worked in jobs where you see a lot of bad things, you fucking know, and you'll understand, I think, some of the things I'm saying. Right. armed offender, whether it be whatever you've got, but you've hurt and killed or maimed or seriously injured lots of people. No matter the outcome, if the police intervene and kill the bloke, I don't give a fuck. Put it like that. This is going to be a very strong opinion. You pull out a knife, you hurt people, you're either very mentally unwell, which is hard to have you in society and balance you properly, or you've lost your shit, and it's got to be pretty bad to lose your shit to do that. Or you're just a fucking idiot, which is rare. You're really unwell, mentally unwell. You wouldn't know these days what's in drugs, what's in some stuff. Besides the point, you have to see a toxicology report to see that. I'll mention this briefly and quickly. Police have attended, responded apparently. Whatever's happened. I'm not going to go into it because it's due for court. I read today on Facebook or news.com that the female police officer should be attended, has neutralised the suspect, whatever's happened, and they're looking at awarding this officer with an OAM or an Order of Australia or a fucking medal. I think it's the highest Order of Australia or the OAM, I think it is. Or bravery. All right, okay. All right. You walked into a situation like any other police would do. You're confronted with an offender who's armed, killed and hurt a lot of people. So already you're going to be going, this motherfucker's going to be, either challenged. Anyway, it's ended with the offender being shot, killed. Hailed as a hero, hailed as this princess warrior that's just up there with the bee's knees, and I'm not shitting on it, but as soon as I read it, it left a bad taste in my mouth. It's like all we hear about is policewomen, policewoman, I never saw police officer much, and I think to myself, the second thing that crosses my mind is don't start throwing around these awards and medals easily when you don't know the circumstances of the incident. I see so much stuff online in the general view, and I shouldn't say general or some view of the police, that they are the enemy, everything they do, they can't do right, they fuck up all the time, they're this, they're that, because we're so critical on everything these days. This police officer's turned up and determined the threat, neutralised it, but now we're throwing around medals and hang on, that's it. Addison and Spears were police officers who responded to a domestic back years and years ago on the North Coast here and were killed. There's other instances where you can be faced with armed offenders and even secure the offender and help them. Never hear about it. I don't know. I just really want to see the investigation. I'll tell you a quick yarn. And I'm generally specific because it's private information. Mate, that is a fucking good parlour. Awesome. 5%. Good taste. Holds its head, lacing on the glass. If there were no police in this country, think about it for a second. How many more people would have been slaughtered? Think about it really. You all fucking hate them? You all want to whinge at them? They can't strike. They have to respond to emergencies. It's in their act and their policy, the police act, that they can strike, they can do this, they can have a whinge about pay, and it's got to be done on a day off, it's got to be done, right. But when shit like that goes down, someone's got to stand up, and that's your armed, the people we arm in public. That other bloke that tasered that old chick, fucking mess. George Floyd, different country, getting lent on, dead, yeah. It's bad. But you've got to have an investigation into what leads up to it. I'm just saying with this thing, all these medals and these very, very big Australian citations for our heroes, I think the feminists would be like rubbing one out. Oh, hero, oh my God, and it's a female, doesn't fucking matter, mate. Male, female, police officer. I'm just saying, let's think about what's happened and the loss and all before we start calling on hero stuff. That's a big definition. If you've just turned up and you've nailed someone and it looks as excessive force, you got to remember, you've got to confront the suspect that is standing in front of you at the time, not what he's done. It obviously takes a bit into account, but you're not there to punish, are you? Traffic tickets and all that other bullshit's punishment. Well, it's not really, because a judge can get you off. But do you know what I mean? This is a very serious incident, and I've just got to wind it back a bit and go, what if we need proper investigation? A friend of mine who was a sergeant of police, good friend, we've drifted apart a bit, only because of our own, where we've moved, and I still talk to him here and there. He shot and killed a bloke. He shot and killed a man, and for the next probably 3 weeks was treated like absolute rubbish by management, stripped to your underpants in front of junior ranks to be DNA swabbed, drug tested, alcohol tested, searched. You're isolated, you can't talk to anyone because of collaborating information. Unless you've sort of been through it and you know, I wouldn't comment. So I've just something about this thing. I just don't want these medals and these things thrown around like they're just rubbish. I've got some stories I'll tell you, but I'm going to keep it at that. And I hope you enjoyed the yarn. I'm just saying, thank God the threat was eliminated if required. Hopefully it was what they call, or what I think in the movies they call a clean shoot. It was a clean kill, that this human needed to be eliminated from society like that. So after the investigation, you don't celebrate either way, do you? I feel like we're celebrating this too much. It's fucking wrong. And no, I would never hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I even got pissed off about the Gaethje fight today. Oh, I know I just wanted him to be okay with Holloway, but I'm going to go about UFC 300, another video. What a great pale ale. Got to do a quick couple of shout-outs as well. The Grifter, who's known to frequent the parts of Vegas. Cheers. This is the backyard, not the brohood, neighbourhood pale ale. And I was going to say, number 1 and number 2, M&A. Look, enjoy. Just look, go with the flow, dudes. Play some games, chill. I don't know. When I was young, I hated some things. Like, I never really, not going to get too personal, never. But it's just, go out and help mow the lawn. Go out and do a few things. Try and be a bit positive. And I care about yous. I do. Obviously, my mate's 2 kids I'm talking about. They have to be a fucking detective to figure that out. It's a great paling. Jeez, that's a great paling. But look, mega yarn, mega spiel. But look, love. I'm just saying, we need you guys and girls with police. But I just got a real tingle on my neck that we're celebrating, this and that, and we're heroes. Hang on a sec. There were shootings in the West out there with some of the police officers that confronted someone who was jacked up on drugs and PCP probably and fucking steroids, and it took about 8 rounds to go down. We don't celebrate that. What's him? Investigation. It's investigate. What I saw today really just went, this isn't fucking different, bro. Do you know? Oh, Order of Australia medal already. Oh, fuck. What? Like that soccer chick who kicked all the goals, but then went around and started calling people white and this and black and fucking, whatever she said was obviously racial. I wonder what that Sam Kerr, is it? Oh, poor thing, she shouldn't be that. You go up to a cop in other people's countries and you mouth off at them, you either get a round, you'll get fucking flogged, or you'll have any punishment which you don't know their judicial system that's relevant. So wake up and don't do it. And stop pulling on the fucking Queen's guard horses, the Royal Guards. Bullshit. Love each other. Take care of it. Be kind to each other. Feel sorry for the horses. Great Paley. Roy, try and find this one, you mad bugger. Love yous.